how to make your life much easier and productive in America. And this is the part 2 of this topic. Good morning. You're welcome. God bless you. It is 11 a.m. here in Texas. I don't know where you live, but the time should be different where you live. All right. I want to equally appreciate those greatness information family from Zambia. I received a text message from Zambia. And we have those from Lesotho. I received a text message from Lesotho. Because when I did the part 1 of this video, I greeted all our family members, the Greatness Information family members all around the world, from the places we've gotten response from. I forgot some other nations. Yeah. So if I forgot your country, please let me know and let me officially appreciate you. So I want to thank all those that have been, on this channel. You have subscribed and you have been sharing and you have been, helping others to get this information. I really want to appreciate you. And I want to appreciate those that are planning to subscribe. Please do subscribe and do share, and also press the notification button so that you can keep, whenever I drop a new video, your phone is going to notify you. Yes, so today we're dealing with the part 2 of the topic, how to make your stay in America much easier and much productive. I'm talking to those that have played the DV lottery and they are waiting for the results. The result is just in few months. Just in few months, in the month of May, they are going to release these results. But it's one thing to win. It's another thing to be equipped for such an opportunity. So my intention is to help you equip yourself. There are certain things we did not know, and when we came here, we realized them. Yes, and these are informations and things that we're supposed to have maybe learned and know earlier on, but we couldn't. We only discover it later. Somehow it's a little bit late for some of us, and there are things we cannot longer reverse the hand of the clock. But for some of you that are yet to get to where we are, and then it's time to prepare yourself. In our part 1, we were looking at the fact that if you want to make your stay easy and productive here in America, you need to learn a trade before moving over. And we mentioned various trades that you need to learn, and that will put money in your pocket without any stress. So today I want to get to the second aspect. So this is our part 2. Very important aspect. Yes. So the second thing we need to prepare ourselves before moving over is that you should prepare yourself to come here and join the military. Wow. I heard somebody say, military for what? No. It's very important here. It's not like back home, where it is a thing of suffering and, and all of that. No. Here it's completely different. So if you're at the age of 39 down to 18, and you are still very strong, and please, I will advise you, one of the good things to do when you come here is get into the military. There is the army, There is the Air Force. There is the Navy. Under Navy, you have the Marines, you have the Navy SEAL, and so on. And then you have the guards, like we call it back home, say presidential guards. Yeah. So, the military is a very powerful thing here, and it's something that everybody is advised to be part of it. And those who have been part of it, their life is completely different from a civilian. Yes. Let me share with you the benefits, and then I'll tell you how to do that, how to prepare yourself before coming. Yes. But the first thing I wanted you to know is that make up your mind. If you're still strong, from 39 down to 18, if you're still strong and you feel that is something, because this is going to open you a lot of opportunities. A lot. It has a lot of advantages. A lot. Number one advantage is that when you get into the military, you'll be receiving at the end of the month, every month you'll be receiving money for feeding. That is free money for feeding, food for your house. It is true that people with less income here in America, green card holders and citizens, they equally receive that money. But as a military person, you'll be receiving that money. Yes, it's beside your salary. You receive that money that will help your family to feed without any stress. To buy anything foodstuff. They call that food stamps. That is number one benefit. Another unique and peculiar benefit is that of free health care. You, as a person you have joined, you will be receiving free health care. Your family, that is your wife, your children, or your husband, your children, can receive free health care as a result of the fact that you joined. Health care in this country, hospital, is very expensive. Little, maybe fever, a child, if you're not covered by insurance and such benefits from the military, spouse or children, if you're not covered by all of that, just normal fever or something that you can, back home, you can just maybe do what we call fever grass, or just look for something around. You go to the hospital here, they may charge you $5,000 or $4,000. If you change it to CFA francs, it's equivalent to 2.5 million that you would just spend for normal fever that you take the child to a hospital. So it's very, very expensive. But when you are in the military, this is going to be free for you and your family. Yes. Another benefit is that you will have free college tuition if you want to, continue your education. So while you are in the military, there is free college tuition that you can go to college. College here is very expensive. If you have to pay for 4 years college degree, guess what? You can be spending like close to $40,000 US, which is or maybe 50. What am I saying? Depending on the school. Yes, that is huge amount of money if you convert it back to our currency in Africa. A huge amount of money. So if we have to convert it back, we should be talking about 25 million, 30 million francs, CFA francs, just for a degree, to have a degree. But when you're in the military, the government will pay for you. You can school while you are in the military. We have a lot of military students that, like the university that is here, the one that I enroll and attended. I just enrolled in it, in an MBA program. You see a lot of military students that come around. They are schooling for free. then every other person you have to pay. You have to pay some money. Even if you apply for scholarships, and so not everybody gets scholarship. You apply for financial aid, not everybody gets financial aid. But for you as a military person, you get it. Even after you finish. And one good thing is that it's not the military here in America. Joining the military is not like something you do it for life. You can join the military and you say, okay, I just want to be there for 3 years and 4 years and get out. That's fine. They'll let you go. So you will sign in that you want to be for 3 years or 4 years. If after that 4 years you realize it's something that is good for you, you want to be there, then you can do your 20 years and just take it up as a full-time career for your life. Yes. But if it's something you just want to get in there and then serve this country and then benefit from all what it's offering, that's fine. Get it. Yes. And then get out maybe after 3-4 years. You get out, and guess what? When you get out, you will still, benefit from a lot. Let me continue with the benefits. Yeah. Let me continue with the benefits. You will also have what we call low or maybe completely nothing when it comes to down payment if you want to buy a house. In America here, you want to buy a house, they expect you to give what we call down payment, a little part of the money, which is huge. Let's say you want to buy a house of $400,000 US. You will need to put some money down, maybe like 20, 30, 40,000 US. If you convert it to our currency, that's huge, like 30 million or 20 million. That's huge. But when you are in the military, you are not required to give that huge sum of money. What they do, they may ask you maybe just for 1,000 francs to just, do some paperwork, and then that's it. You get your house and you start paying, regularly per month, gradually. You're fine. You're in your home. So getting a house becomes very easy. That's another thing. Another benefit for you joining the military is that you become a first choice, person when it comes to job vacancies. First choice. In every job here in America, they will ask you, are you a veteran? Are you working with the military, or have you worked with the military? Have you been in the military? Yes. You can see maybe you don't really have much qualification like other people, but the fact that you have served the government in the military, you have served this country in the military, you are considered number one. You are considered number one. You may have just advanced level and you have served in the military, and then there is somebody with a degree or even a master's and applying for the same position like you do. But guess what? They will consider you first than that person who is a civilian with a master's degree or a first degree. But you with just advanced level, you are good. You'll be given that position. So you become first choice when it comes to job vacancies. Yes. Then this other point, advantage is very, very good, especially for those of us coming from other part of the world, Africa and the rest, is citizenship. This is overnight citizenship. When you join, guess what? Bam! You get your citizenship direct, without any stress. But as a green card holder, you're going to stay, if you don't join the military, you're going to stay in America for at least 5 years. And you make sure within that 5 years, you don't have any crime, your record is clean, everything, you don't have any trouble. Then you can apply for citizenship you're given. 5 years. But for someone that just come in and then join the military, maybe after 1 month or 2 months, bam, the person is automatic, receive citizenship automatically. And as a citizen, your advantages are more, and that is another topic for another day. So overnight citizenship. And then the last benefit is the honor and respect that is given to these guys. Oh my God, you can see when they wear those uniforms and they move around, they are just so respected, so honored. It is true they are paying the price, you know, doing the sacrifice for the country and so. And the truth is, it is not just war, like we can say, oh, military is all about war. No. It is not like that. It is not like that. Even if it is war, all of us will die one day. There is a day you will die. So dying for nothing is useless. Then you die, at least you die for something if it has to do with war. But this is not, it's not the type that you just thinking, oh, if I get into this thing, I'm going for war. No, it's not about that. It's not about that. That's why we're saying that if it is something you find interesting, when you get in, if you find interesting, you can continue for the rest of, the years. But if it's something that, oh, you don't want to continue, 4 years, you're fine. That's good. With that record of 4 years, you will still benefit a lot from all the things that I've just told you now. So I know your question in your mind, are you into it? Yes. Before I came, I did some little research about this, and then my mind was just on it. And then I actually prepared myself before coming. But as I came, I think 2 months, we went to the center, presented. Everything was good. The only thing was that I was told that I have too many children. You need to have at most 2 children. If you have 3 or 4, then somehow you're not qualified. But if you really want to do it, then you have to let's say disown. I don't want to say disown. You have to declare just 2 kids, and then the others. Yeah, it means all the things that your family will be benefiting is only the 2 children. The other children you have, they will not benefit. So I have 3 kids. So I was told that I have to declare that I have 2. And then the other one, the one of the children would be out. I say, no, I can't do that. Yes, I can't do that. I would prefer to remain a civilian, and the children God has given me, they are for a purpose. Because of this opportunity and this, benefit from this job, I will not deny one of my children, because if you declare 2, all those 2 will be benefiting from, going to hospital, free education, all these other things that I've just mentioned. One of them will not get it. One of them will be considered as somebody's child. So I decided to forfeit that opportunity. But it is something that I prepared for it before coming. I wanted to join and do it at least for 3 years or so. Yes, because when you get into the military, even your mindset change, your discipline, the discipline of your life. That's another benefit which I didn't mention. In the military, there is a lot of discipline. My brother was in the military. Back home in my country, Cameroon, my brother was in the military for 26 years before he passed on. 26 years. And he was the breadwinner of the family. So it's something that we honor in my family. It's something that we cherish because my elder brother did it. So it's something that I wanted to do right here in this country. But it was not possible for me. Yeah. So that is my story behind this, and I've shared with you the benefits. If God permits you to come, you can join. Whether you are a lady, you can do it. It's possible. There are a lot of women in the military. And something like the Navy, when you get there, it's not going to be war or Navy. They do what is much of services. The traits that you have learned, be it, mechanic, carpentry, and so in the Navy, they give you that opportunity. In fact, almost in all the different military brands or branches, you have the services that you could render. There are nurses that are in the military, so they do their nursing in military. There are cooks that are in the military. They do their cooking in the military. That's their own job. Drivers and so on, mechanics, computer engineers, and so on. So you can practice all of this, your different professions in the military, while you benefit all of this. So right now, what must you do to prepare yourself as you want to come over? For those you know you're going to win this DV lottery and you're coming over and you're now already becoming interested with this thing I'm telling you, what must you do to prepare yourself? Number one, start fitness preparation. Start doing sport. Start, running, every day or at least 3 times a week. Yes, at least 3 times a week. Just run. Just run. Keep yourself fit. And then try to do some push-ups. Push-ups. These are the physical tests that they will give you. Yes, but it's not a difficult one. And somebody who has been doing this, you don't have an issue. But for some of us with our stomach is already projecting, and so you need to do this like 3 times a week to prepare yourself for this fitness. Then number two, second thing you need to do in preparation, try to learn some of those, basic secondary school mathematics, which is not too difficult. You can Google it. Google it. Say mathematics for U.S. military. There are teachers who are doing that for free on YouTube, online. There are people that will teach you simple math, and then English. Is it English? Multiple choice questions, English. You don't have much to do. It's not like you have to you'll be writing too much of big essay and things like that. No. Yes. So just prepare yourself on that line. And then another thing you need to prepare is that if you know another language, wow, your pay will be much more better than a person who just knows English language. So if you learn French, let's say you're from a French African country or you're coming from another country, you know French, or maybe Spanish or some other language that is recognized everywhere, when you indicate in your application or you indicate that you are somebody with another language, you'll be paid more. Your salary end of the month will be more because they'll recognize that language, and then you'll be used like a translator one moment or the other, because sometimes they may go to places where they may need someone to speak French, or they may need someone to speak Spanish or Portuguese, any of these languages that you know. Yeah. So that is it with joining the military. It's really a good thing to do, and it gives a lot of advantages. A lot of advantages. So if it is something you like, it's going to make your life much more easier. So you may say, James, are you saying that, if I don't join, my life will not be much easier? No, you will live a good life. But like I said, the people who are in the military, their life is much more easier. That's why I always use the term much more. Yes, how to make your life much more easier and productive here in America. Good. So what I'm telling you is not like a standard, everything that you must follow. No. Sometimes your own case may be different and you want to move your life in a different direction. Yes. In our third video, there are other things I'll say. I'll bring up another point to talk about how you can make your life much easier and productive here in America. In our next video, we'll be looking at things like education. Yeah, I'll be focusing on those people who have gone to school, those who are going to school, degree holders and the rest. How to make your life much more easier here. Everything I'm talking to you based on experience and some little researches that I've done. All right. God bless you. That's it for this part 2 of how to make your life more easy and productive in America. The result will be released very soon. Get yourself ready. Don't lose that confirmation page that you receive, because your details are there and you need that information to log in. God bless you. God bless you. And don't forget, this is a new year. It's a year that you need to put God first in your life, in everything you do, even with the lottery you have played. And I want to say, even if it happens you don't win, it doesn't stop the fact that God has plans for you, and God wants to bless you, and God wants to raise you. Just give God your concern. Just give God your heart. Just give God a chance in your life. And many other things will work out for you positively, even if it's not coming to America. There are different other nations and different other countries in the world, and there are many other different ways to travel, not just the DV lottery. But I'm focusing on this because this is the move that God used in bringing me and my family, to this beautiful and great nation of the world. God bless you, and please subscribe if you've not done so. Press the notification button, make comments, tell me your worries, and ask questions. It will help me to produce more videos. And share. Please share. We want more subscribers. We want more people to benefit from this. Shalom.